video I was doing. I was just live. I disconnected my microphone and speaker. So if you guys are watching, let me know if you guys can hear me. Just type one in the comments if you hear me okay. Let me delete this other video really quickly. Delete there. And I'm going to hop on my other device just to see if the sound's coming through. I've never done YouTube live on this channel. I have done it on my other YouTube channel, but this is my newer channel, and I appreciate you guys for showing up and being here. Let me see if I can find this video on my iPad. Let me see this really quickly. Let me refresh. See if I'm coming through. All right, so it's working. All right, so we do have some sound now. We're cooking. We're cooking with gas. Hey, do me a favor though. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Just type one in the comments if you hear me okay. And appreciate you guys for being here. Just have some technical difficulties. For some reason, my technology didn't work for me. My speaker, my microphone, and my receiver must not have worked properly. So I want to share this to my Coach Marcus page on Facebook. So let me get this shared really fast. Hey, appreciate you guys for supporting my channel. I have 90 subscribers now, which is or 91 subscribers. Thank you guys, and we are going to grow into a big one. But I wanted to share today is my 180th day of being gainfully unemployed. And I set a reminder on my phone that goes off every 90 days. Just shows me a reminder just to for me to remember the date my last employer eliminated my position, which was a happy day, guys. So let me share this video right here to my Facebook page really quickly. I'm live. I'm on YouTube. So I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube. So I'm putting this on my Facebook page right now. And I'll appreciate you guys for watching. I had a lot of people watching, but for some reason my sound wasn't working. That was weird. So, and I'm doing this video to hopefully encourage you guys out there who who are working jobs, and you would desire to get off that job sooner and not work for a lot of years of your life. You want to become free. And so I just wanted to share my experience over the past 6 months. Let me share this video really fast here. Post it there. So I post on Facebook. Maybe people want to hop on Facebook, but I appreciate you guys for coming back. I know I had technical difficulties during my last live. So this one, hopefully the sound is working. But if you guys can hear me, just type one. I see the blue hearts and I see Linda. Thank you guys for hopping on. I want to share this to, I have my Coach Marcus page on Facebook. So I'm the health and money guy on Facebook, sharing it there. But I appreciate you guys for supporting my channel. Right now it's a small YouTube channel. I have 91 subscribers, which is cool. 91 people want to see my stuff, see my content, and so which is great. So I won't be long with this one because I know you guys have your time is valuable, so I want to talk a long time. But man, it has been an amazing um, 6 months of no job, and just a little bit about my background. I grew up playing sports. I had aspirations to become a professional football player, but injured my knee in college. I had a college scholarship playing football, hurt my knee, stopped playing football, and left that school, moved back home, and finished my undergraduate degree and earned my degree in psychology. Graduated college. I got a job working with a major insurance company here in America, and I worked for that company for 10 years. And so for 2 of those years, I was in management. So I was a frontline employee for 8 years, where I handled auto insurance claims, and then I moved into management, into leadership, where I was managing people and offices, all kinds of stuff. And I did that for over 22 years. 22 years, guys, and I had budgets as high as $500 million. A lot of money I was responsible for. And so last September, my last employer, I worked for 3 employers over 30 years, which was pretty cool. Didn't jump around from company to company to company. My last employer, I was there for 17 years and 4 months. And they scheduled a Zoom meeting with me on September 3rd. 9:30 a.m. was the meeting. And I'm sitting here in this office on my laptop, the company provided laptop, and the VP of our division says, "Hey, Marcus, the company is doing some restructuring, and effective immediately, your position is no longer needed with the company." And I was smiling the whole time, looking at the Zoom. I see myself on the Zoom screen on my laptop on Zoom, smiling. The two people who were on the Zoom were looking sad, um, and so they went over some of the information, the severance package, stuff like that, which was great. So I immediately unplugged the computer, closed it, wrapped it up, put it down on the floor, and went into the bathroom over there where my wife is at, and told her, "Hey, I no longer work for the company." She's like, "Yeah, I thought I heard them talking about severance or something." I was like, "Yep." She's like, "This is." She said, "This is great. You've been prepared for this day." And I'm like, "Yes, I have been prepared." And so, um, it's been an amazing 180 days since I don't work. Some things that have helped me is I'm healthier, right? I'm also lighter. I've lost weight, and I have more peace than I've had in years. Now, I enjoyed working. It was great, coaching employees, leading them, mentoring them. It was fun, but it was still it would be stressful at times because I wasn't only responsible for my results, I was responsible for other people's results, right? So that can add some stress. But I lost weight. I'm probably down 15, 20 pounds. Body fat percentage is down to 17%, right? I'm 6 foot two. Today I weigh 210.6 pounds. And so amazing. Um, I never had any blood pressure issues, but I do feel peaceful. I don't feel like I have that stress because I'm not rushing around, right? Before, I don't know who's blocking you. I don't know. But before, um, I would, wake up in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, get up, get dressed, head to the gym about 5 o'clock, do my workout, and then I would have to rush home to be logged on to my computer here in this office by 8 a.m. just so I can make sure I was available for my employees and also for my boss, I guess. I never like saying I had a boss, but the person I reported to. Hello. And so I'll rush home and I would still be hot and sweaty, hadn't even showered yet. Logged on, I would do some work and then would take my shower, then have breakfast, right? And so no rushing around, no rushing, no eating under stress. And I wasn't just running off of adrenaline and caffeine, right? It was so that's not me anymore. That's my life after September 3rd. Yeah, you get it. It was actually September 2nd was last day. But no, September 3rd I actually did some work that morning. I worked a little bit that morning, guys. And so the thing is this, guys, I'm not knocking jobs, right? A job can pay you money, which is great. We need money to pay for goods and services. We need money to pay our utilities, to, pay our mortgage or rent, food. We need money. However, the stress that comes with that job, that charges interest. That right there is a silent killer. Stress. And so some things that happens with chronic stress, right? When you're under chronic stress, it raises your cortisol levels. That's your body's stress hormone, which is not good because that can produce the inflammation. That also gives people that spare tire around their midsection, okay, that keeps getting bigger and bigger every year. That's from cortisol. Stress slows your metabolism. Stress also increases inflammation and disrupts your sleep. Chronic stress also reduces your immune system, so you're more susceptible to getting sick. Unfortunately, I don't get sick anymore. I have not been sick since 2018. All right. And so, what I like about my life now, no stress, time freedom. Time freedom is amazing. And also, I'm not on unemployment. I have income coming in because I prepared myself over the past 18 years. I've been preparing for that day. Right. Matter of fact, in 2022, I could have retired early because of what I currently do on the internet. But the thing about not having any stress, having time freedom, guys, there's no alarm clock, waking up to an alarm clock, right? No more, waking up on Saturday or Sunday thinking it's a Monday, right? Who's had those dreams? You sleeping, you wake up on a Saturday or Sunday, you think it's Monday, you have to be to work. No more of those days. No commute, even though I work at home, but no more of me traveling to my office that was in Phoenix 3 or 4 times a year. I don't do that anymore. I work at home. No office politics, that bureaucracy that happens in office, right? Playing nice when sometimes you want to speak up, but going along just because you don't want to disrupt things, right? Those office politics. No more asking permission to live. I never ever felt comfortable asking me being a man, asking another man if I can take off work. If I can get off early to go see my daughters play. If I can take a week off to take my family on vacation. I never liked that. So that's why I worked over the years to free myself so I can do what I want to do, okay, when I want to do it, with whomever I want to do it with. I like that. All right, so here's the real talk, guys. Like, don't be reckless. If you guys are out there and you want to get off that job, do not be reckless. Have a plan. I had a plan. Okay, so this is what you want to do. Don't quit your job today or tomorrow. Don't do that. Okay, prepare. I want you to prepare for that moment. It may take you a year. It may take you 2 years. It may take you three. It took me 18 years to get to this point. Well, less than 18. It took me 14 years. Okay, I'll say 14 because by 2022, I was in a position to retire. Okay, I'm 57 years old, so I'm fairly young and have a whole lot more life to live. But it's great to have so much more time where I'm younger. I can hang out with my wife and daughter, and we can do whatever we want to do. Matter of fact, we're about to go on a vacation on Thursday. 5 days we'll be gone away from Las Vegas. It's gonna be great. So, what you want to do? You want to build a 6 month runway. What I mean by that is, at a minimum, you want to have 6 months of your monthly expenses saved or invested or in some place where you have access to that money. 6 months, not an emergency fund. Emergency fund 3 months. You want to have 6 months or even a year's worth of your monthly expenses saved up, right? That's going to help you prepare. Create a side income stream, right? Find something to do with your time where you can replace your income from that job. Yep. What I'm doing right now with my current company, I partnered with in 2019. Within 3 years, by my third year, I had matched and exceeded my income from my job doing this part time. It's amazing. Right. Next, reduce unnecessary debt. You want to get small, right? You want to get small financially when it comes to your monthly expenses. So evaluate where your money is going. Know where your money is coming from, but look at where your money is going. So track every single dime. Okay. And if need be, cancel those subscriptions you're not using, right? Stop going out to eat. Get small so that when you do walk away from your job, your expenses will be smaller, but your income will be up here. So it doesn't take as much money to survive to run your household. Treat your household like a business. I have my household's monthly expenses written on a sheet or I have a notebook where every quarter I write down my household expenses to make sure we're staying in line, right? Do that. Next is build skills that pay you remotely. That's important. You got to have skills. You want to continue to produce income. Okay, and you want to produce income by having skills by increasing your value. And there's skills out there that people will pay you for it. AI short form content. If you learn how to create AI videos, People will pay you for that, right? There's ebooks, different things you can do, develop your skills that will pay you remotely so that you don't have to go to a job. You can get paid online on the internet. Next thing is learn sales, marketing, and communication. Sales is the highest paying profession on the planet. Sales. I do it. I'm in a profession called network marketing. It's simply word of mouth advertising. I use products I believe in, and I share them with people that people I care about, right? And I'm really into building systems with high impact consumable products like coffee, tea, weight loss products, things like that. But that right there has allowed me to not have to ever work a job again. So I'm retired early, like this shirt says. And so we learn sales, right? Learn marketing, right? Learn how to be the person, okay, people know that can solve problems they have. People have money problems. Most people would like more money than less money, right? Most people would like to age wealthily and not elderly, meaning nobody wants to die early. Nobody wants to get sick, right? Be that person that solves problems. Become a person of value. You'll get paid for that. And then learn how to effectively communicate, right? You want to be communicating with people about what you do, so you can produce income, and you want to communicate in a way where you're not always selling stuff, right? You want to get past people's salesman alarm. So learn how to communicate effectively. That's going to help you do well. But quitting your job without a plan, there were many days, guys, I wanted to quit. I wanted to walk away, especially when I lived in Phoenix, Arizona. I live 28 miles from the office. Some days I would be 2 hours driving in and about an hour and a half going home. That was a lot of commuting. I wanted to quit many days, especially when my income grew to the point to where I was making more money part time with my online business than I was on my full time job. I wanted to quit. I wasn't ready yet. So quitting without a plan, that's emotional. But quitting with preparation, be prepared. That's strategic, guys. So know your financial numbers. Know how much money it's going to take for you to operate your household, right? Now check this out. Let me ask you a hard question. People don't think about this, right? If your job disappeared tomorrow, if your job went away tomorrow, what would you do? If your job went away tomorrow, what would you do? You're 30 years old. Your job was just eliminated. What would you do? You're 40 and your job went away. What would you do? You're 50. Your job went away. What would you do? You're 60 years old. Your job has been eliminated. What would you do? I was 56. My job was eliminated. I didn't panic. I already had a plan in place, right? So if the answer is panic, you would panic if your job went away. You're not financially secure, right? You are dependent. You are dependent on a paycheck to help you survive. And you don't want to survive, guys. You want to thrive. And I'm walking out. I've been bankrupt 2 times also. So employment in life, that's not the goal. Employment should not be the goal. Freedom is the goal. Financial freedom, time freedom. But don't be the person that makes a lot of money with their job, but doesn't have the time to enjoy. I know people who have high paying jobs. They don't have time to enjoy the money. And I know people who have a lot of time, but don't have the money to enjoy their time. You can have both. I'm living both. Just want to encourage y'all. All right, so check it out. So don't quit your job just yet. All right, plan for it. You outgrow your job. Put yourself in a position to where you outgrow your position because you have some side income coming in. When I started making more money than many CEOs part time, I outgrew my position. I still didn't quit. I just stacked up, put my daughter through college debt free, increased my investment accounts. It's great. Next, once you outgrow your job, then you replace it. Let me turn this speaker off. I'll turn these off. You replace it. And then once you replace it, then you graduate and move on from the job. That's what happened to me back in September 6 months ago, 180 days ago. I graduated from working in corporate America, right? So if you guys are interested and you want to learn how I position myself to walk away, somebody ask questions, to walk away without fear, no anxiety, no anxiousness, no anxiety, just comment plan, right? And I don't know if you can send messages, but just comment plan. So has some other stuff, right? So here are some things that also improve since I don't work a job anymore. It's been 6 months, better sleep. I go to bed when I want to go to bed. I can wake up when I want to wake up, but I go to bed peaceful. I wake up peaceful. Um, Digestion improved, right? When you're under stress, your digestion can be negatively impacted. Mine improved. My relationship with my wife and daughter improved because now I'm not spending 8 hours up here in the office. I'm downstairs hanging out with them, getting paid, doing my trainings, doing my videos, talking to people, making a boatload of money, and not going to a job for it. It's great. Next, I'm more clear. I'm clear with my thinking. Right? I wrote a book. I wrote two books. I have an ebook and a regular book, right? A hard copy book. My business has grown. It's been great. I'm clear. I'm not stressed out. And now I move with intention, not urgency, because I control my time. My job doesn't control my time because I'm a boss. I'm a job anymore. I control my time. You can do that too, right? So I'm gonna coach you guys really quickly. All right, let me have me a sip of my coffee. I'm gonna coach y'all really quickly. All right. So jobs aren't bad. Like I said, I worked in corporate America for over 30 years. And if you include all my other years of working, I started working when I was like 16 years old, right? So jobs aren't bad, right? Um, but dependency on that job, that's dangerous. If you depend on the job, right? If your income is only from a job, that's almost having no income. That's dangerous. Don't depend on that. Preparation, that's where power comes. Prepare yourself in the event the income from your job goes away or you want to be able to walk away and quit. Okay. And so this message is for builders, people who are leaders, right? People who are quietly suffocating at their desk or at their job. This is for you guys. Right. So the thing is, folks, you don't need escape, right? You need engineer. You need to be engineered. Engineer your way out. Plan your way out. Okay. That's the difference. That's what I did. All right. And so if this is for you guys, if you like this, then give me a thumbs up. I didn't have any pre-planned words. Just wanted to just share these words of just share this video. It's 108 days, no job, and I think everybody out there who is a working adult should put themselves in a position to where they don't have to work a job anymore. You guys will love it. Right outside. Guys, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And this is my first ever YouTube live on this channel. And I will see you guys next time we do another live. I may do this once a month. I don't know. But let me get ready for my other videos I need to do and get these recorded and upload and post on YouTube. And then I will catch you guys next time I am live. Make it a great day. And remember, God does not want you broke. God does not want you sick. God wants you wealthy. He wants you healthy. He wants you prosperous. So make it a great day. And I'll catch you guys next time I'm live. Peace. Bye.